The words you're about to hear carry the weight of struggle, patience, and victory. But before we begin, let me ask you something. What would you do if the world laughed at you? If people told you that you were not educated enough, not talented enough, not good enough to succeed? Would you give up? Or would you turn that humiliation into fuel? Because one man did exactly that. A man who once said, "I never lose. Either I win or I learn." Those powerful words belong to Nelson Mandela, a man who spent 27 years in prison for fighting against the brutal system of racial segregation known as Apartheid. But prison did not break him. Instead, it strengthened his spirit. And when he finally walked out of that prison after nearly 3 decades, he didn't walk out as a defeated man. He walked out as a symbol of freedom. Years later, he would become the president of South Africa. But today's story is not only about politics. It's about humiliation, patience, and proving people wrong. A conversation Mandela never forgot. While Mandela was still imprisoned, a young woman once came to meet him. She had grown up during the difficult years of South Africa's struggle. The moment she saw Mandela, she spoke with surprising bluntness. Without any formal introduction, she said something unusual. "If my father were alive today, he would be about 70 years old. And you are also around that age. I came here simply to see what a 70-year-old man looks like." Years passed. Mandela eventually gained his freedom. By that time, the young woman had become a respected academic and later a principal at a university. One day, Mandela decided to call her. When she answered the phone, she asked, "Who is this?" Mandela calmly replied, "Perhaps you should introduce yourself first, since you answered the call." But the woman insisted, "No, you called me. You should say your name." The conversation slowly turned into an argument. Eventually, the woman became irritated. Listening to Mandela's calm voice and simple words, she assumed something about him. She said, "You sound like an uneducated person. Tell me honestly, have you even passed your matric exam?" In her country, passing the matriculation exam was considered a minimum qualification for higher education. Many people judged intelligence based on that certificate. Mandela did not react with anger. He did not raise his voice. Instead, he answered with remarkable calmness. He said, "If having a matric certificate is required to speak with you, then I will study and pass the exam one day so that I can earn the right to sit in your class." The woman laughed. Before hanging up, she said something harsh. "Someone like you will never be qualified enough to sit in my classroom." Then the call ended. But Mandela never forgot that moment. Not because he was angry, but because insults often reveal the ignorance of the person speaking them. Years later, Mandela stood on the stage of one of the world's most prestigious universities, Harvard University. He was there to receive an honorary degree, a recognition given only to individuals whose achievements inspire humanity. Standing before a hall full of scholars, students, and global leaders, Mandela remembered that conversation. He said something remarkable. "If that young woman were here today, she would see that I did not only pass matric. Today, I stand here receiving an honorary degree from one of the greatest universities in the world." The audience applauded. But Mandela's message was deeper than personal pride. He continued with a powerful lesson. Never allow someone's opinion of your present condition to define your future, because circumstances can change. People who mock you today may one day witness your success. A bigger message. Then Mandela spoke about something even more important than personal success. He spoke about freedom. For decades, South Africa had suffered under apartheid, a system where people were judged by the color of their skin. But that era ended. The country began moving toward equality. Today, people of different races, religions, and backgrounds share the same political rights. But Mandela reminded the world of an uncomfortable truth. Political freedom alone is not enough, because real freedom means something deeper. A world where millions still suffer from poverty, where children die from preventable diseases, where education is denied to many, cannot truly call itself free. He said, as long as people remain trapped in poverty, ignorance, and injustice, our freedom remains incomplete. The power of education. Mandela believed that education is one of the most powerful forces in the world. He often described it as a tool capable of healing societies. But true education is not just about books and exams. Real education teaches respect. It teaches compassion, and it teaches people to work together to improve humanity. He encouraged young researchers and scholars to see the African continent not as a place of problems, but as a land of possibilities. Because every nation, every culture, and every community has something valuable to contribute to the world. A message to the next generation. As Mandela grew older, he often spoke about the responsibility of the next generation. He said that the struggle for justice never truly ends. Every generation inherits unfinished work. The fight against racism may end, but the fight against poverty, inequality, and injustice continues. And that responsibility belongs to young people. He believed that if the next generation remained determined, compassionate, and educated, they could build a better world. A world where no child is limited by their background. A world where opportunity is shared by all. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years behind prison walls. Most people would have left prison angry and broken, but Mandela left prison wiser, stronger, and more determined. He showed the world something extraordinary. Time does not destroy a dream if your purpose is strong, and humiliation does not define your future unless you allow it to. So remember this. If someone laughs at you today, if someone doubts your abilities, if someone tells you that you are not capable, do not waste your energy arguing with them. Instead, prove them wrong with your actions. Because, as Mandela once said, I never lose. Either I win or I learn. And as long as your heart is still beating, your journey is not over. Success may take time, but if you keep moving forward, nothing in this world can stop you.